Wedding videos for as low as 100,000 naira? Gusto got you covered. Call 080-613-44639 or 080-644-06274. Terms and conditions apply.
Yo guys, you're welcome to Gusto Reaction on Gusto TV. Donny Fesky out here with Big Lala on the red seats behind the black TV, white background, red logo for the Gusto. What am I even trying to say? Anyway, guys, thank you guys for always liking our videos.
Florence, now in your head. I mean, you don't get side chick. Oh,
thank you for everything you're doing for us. We truly appreciate all of you. We cannot overemphasize the influence and the growth of Afrobeats in the abroad, United States, UK, all over the place. US is like the new market we've dominated right now with the with the move of Essence made in Lagos, CK, Fireboy also running his own thing out there. There's the event that happened recently, the Super Bowl event, and then there's been tweets and talks about why Nigerian artists were missing at this US event.
You think concern them for that?
But they had hip hop artists come perform. Snoop Dogg,
see,
Kendrick, Eminem.
traditionally, it's usually the pop artists and hip hop artists that perform at the Super Bowl. I think there's not even concern Nigerians for that because one, we don't even play American football. Yeah, it's none of our concern. Even when they are watching itself, it's probably like midnight here, and it's not a big sport for Nigerians. It's not like football. It's not of interest to us. So unless you just want to say, oh, we want our artists to be there for exposure and everything. But I think traditionally it's usually the biggest of stars from the US that perform at the Super Bowl halftime.
True that. And then there's been talks about, okay, this is Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, 50 Cent, Eminem, Kendrick,
Mary J. Blige.
Like these are like the major big top stars that's been out of the United States. Now to the tweets. Super Bowl got a load that BURNA boy, WIZKID and DAVIDO halftime bowl shown. Do you agree?
No, please, I beg. Let's our own stars headline African sporting event, the biggest of the biggest African event, and have like a halftime show or whatever it is. Let our own stars do that first before we now start saying we want to go and take over somebody's domain. That domain, not saying they can't aspire to go in there, but traditionally is usually the biggest hip hop stars or the biggest pop stars from America or anybody that has just overblown in the US that they come in there and get them to perform.
BURNA boy for the next Super Bowl. Yo, why didn't BURNA and WIZKID perform at the Super Bowl, or didn't they still understand Afrobeats is the best sound yet?
If you look at that crowd, fine, it was a mixture of like a lot of white Americans and black Americans. I don't know the percentage of white Americans that love Afrobeats like that. I know there's interest from the black Americans and everything. They love it, right? It's going to take a while to even properly dominate that scene. We've done our bit, especially this year and last. We've done our bit, and now we're collaborating with ease with any of these guys. Talent is on display. They love it, right? But I think it's far-fetched for us to now expect that anything that now happens in the US,
we have to be involved.
Afrobeats must be involved. Please, I beg. Can we make, okay, there's a Super Bowl halftime show that's been running for years and years. The biggest sporting events in Africa. We just did AFCON, right? We saw, the artists perform, right? But can't there be something of such for an AFCON, right?
AFCON halftime show.
Yeah, AFCON halftime show or whatever. It's 15 minutes. I don't know how long this was. They will just extend it to maybe like 30 minutes and get them to do their performance. Or maybe be like a closing ceremony kind of thing and let them perform. Things like that happen, but not at this large scale.
Gather more crowd, gather more impression, make people even want to watch.
Exactly.
More. Another person said, I wish WIZKID, DAVIDO, or BURNA boy is present at the ongoing bowl. Nigeria forget special. Now, is it a case of these people making these tweets not understanding the old essence of the Super Bowl show?
Maybe, perhaps they just see it like another big event that American music artists shine on, right? And they feel Nigerians can do the same. Like I said before, the interest is not there for us in American football. I don't know how many percent of Nigerians watch or even follow. Even the two teams that played in the final of this Super Bowl now. Make I not lie you, me or Mawari.
I know. Yeah, even they watch American.
Exactly, me or Mawari. At least you know some of these other ones that you have heard about. But this is the first time I'm even hearing that there's a team Kinikon Rams. Is it Los Angeles Rams or something like that? You get so. And it's not a pop culture. Well, it's a pop culture thing, but it's not something there for Afrobeats to take over. You get it's not. That's not what it is. If they are doing something like that, then they must make sure that majority of the audience that they have there is kind of music they love. But see the people they packed in. These are guys who have, done their beats hip hop wise in America for years. So they are guaranteed to always get a reaction in there. There was a lot of people. There was even basketball stars in the stands. Several other people in the stands as well.
If it now gets to happen that probably next year Afrobeat becomes bigger than it is right now, and then there's a chance to pick either of these three guys. Can we add a CK to them?
Possibly, because yes, he's also doing quite well, and his music is getting well known in those parts. So
who would be probably the most preferable to join the
American
stars at the Super Bowl?
Why did they put me on the spot like this? Who good they?
WIZKID, BURNA Boy, DAVIDO, CK.
Interesting. I know that CK is getting mad love right there. I know Wiz is also getting mad love right there. BURNA last year or the year before was getting some mad love. DAVIDO at a point in his career as well. So it's hard for me to choose. I don't know. These four of them, they are the same way we saw a group of people. Eminem, Dr. Dre, Kendrick Lamar, that's a group. If you told me to choose Nigerian contingents to go and represent there, I know that at least these three names will definitely be there. There has to be a lady in there as well, perhaps a Tiwa Savage or Thames could make it in there. But if one was to go and that you're sure of a good performance, right? I think I want to edge with a BURNA Boy. I think I want to edge with BURNA Boy. Reason being, I won't say not like he has more experience moving the crowd, but he has this special aura about him. Performances, and then there's a way he gets people who are not exactly his fans to have a good time. He delivers good show. His set has always been nice. His European tour was out of this world. He was well planned. It wasn't it was a band thing, right? And then even doing, he had what's the name of these drummers and trumpeters and
the band guys.
He had them there, and it was like something well rehearsed that he performed really well and people enjoyed. You get so. Not saying any of these guys can't do a good job, but I think I'm going to edge towards
BURNA Boy. All right, guys, let us know what you think. The biggest, one of the biggest events in the United States, the Super Cup?
No, Super Bowl
halftime show out there. Would you think would can represent Nigeria so well? Big Lala said for him, BURNA Boy, because of his stage performances and a whole lot of things that he mentioned earlier. Guys, who do you think would represent Nigeria if there comes to be a chance where one of us has to be there? WIZKID, DAVIDO, BURNA Boy, or maybe CK? Let us know in the comment section. We'll catch you on the next episode of Gusto Reactions.
Peace out.
Bye.